Hey guys, it's FifaRalle here, and welcome to episode 4 of Let's FIFA 14. And we start this episode off by picking up our season ticket pack, which actually was out on Monday, but I just opened that and then I played the games, I believe, yesterday. So I just had the footage of this pack, and I get a few contracts, I get a chemistry style, but nothing really special in that pack. So I send most of the items to the club, list up a few players, and then I get ready to actually play a game in Division 9. To see if we can pick up 3 more points. So we head on into the division, and there's something I figured out with this squad, and that is the main, the starting 11 I built, I believe, in episode 2. It is really good to play with, but once you start swapping every single player around, getting some of the substitution players in, it just doesn't feel as strong to play with, and that might be because I'm not that comfortable playing with those players, I don't know, but I found me having quite a bit of a difficult time playing these games compared to the last episode where everything went really well. In this episode I had a really difficult time finding the back of the net and just creating anything attacking wise, because I felt a lot of my players stayed back, and in this game he would block me off, he would stay defensive, and the game ended 0-0, so I only got 1 point, and it didn't look too good. Well, it still looked quite good because I had 4 points after 2 games, and I just need to win 3 more in order to pick up the trophy of Division 9. So I had a few contracts here, and we would head on into the next game after swapping a few players around here, getting the best fitness possible there, and yeah, ready we were and headed on into the next game in Division 9. We come up against a Serie A side there, and we haven't even played 1 in-game minute before this happens. The game freezes, and yeah, I get a loss, and that was just, that was frustrating, really frustrating getting a loss that way. And we lose 3 points in the division there, and we get a worse did not finish modifier, meaning we'll get less coins in our games, which was a little bit annoying. And I know it's happened for a lot of people, but I believe there should be a patch for it, and it should stop the freezing and the finesse shots and some headers, which seems to be overpowered as well, according to some people. So hopefully it will be gone from the game in the near future, because it is annoying getting losses that way. But we had a few contracts there to some of the players, and we head on into another game in Division 9, hoping we finally can get a win. And we come up against the 4-1-2-1-2 Premier League side there, and it's Moreno finding Elias here, and we managed to go into the box. We take the shot, but we'll hit the post there, and instead it's him crossing it in the 34th minute, and Giroud, he will make it 1-0. But Skoko here on the ball, which I have not pronounced correctly in the past episode, so I'm sorry about that. But yeah, he's on the ball here, and he will manage to get a little bit close to the goal, but I couldn't get a proper shot in, and in the end I lose the game 1-0. So the first 3 games in this episode have been 2 losses and a draw. So at this point in time when I was recording, I was not happy with what I had recorded. It was just like really frustrating me, because you know me, I want to get good gameplay for these kind of episodes. So I felt it was about time to make a change in this squad, see if I can to get a side where it worked out a little bit better. So I went back to the 4-1-2-1-2 formation, which was something I used a lot in FIFA 13, and it seemed to work very well for me. Like, that is the kind of my go-to formation. I really do enjoy playing with that. And then I went out to pick up some of the boosts you can get in the catalog. So I get a 200 coin boost for 15 games or 5 games, something like that, and I pick up a 99 match contract for 1 player and 1 player only, and that is for Ronaldinho. So it just made the start a little bit easier, and it also battled that do not finish modifier I did get for the freeze. So yeah, we had the contract there to Ronaldinho, and then I decided to go out and pick up a few players. We pick up a striker from Colombia, Renteria, and he only got 3-star skills, but he got 83 pace and 80 something strength, so he's strong, he's quite fast, and he got a 4-star weak foot as well. So he's a quite decent striker, and I felt I needed that in my attack, because when I didn't play with Moreno up top and I played with Skoko and Emerson, I just didn't feel I could get away from the defender. So I wanted to get a strong striker in on top. So I got him instead, and I decided to play with the alternate 4-1-2-1-2 because I didn't have a left mid and right mid, but that is something I eventually will pick up. So for now, we just played Ronaldinho and D'Alessandro on the left and right side of the pitch, and we headed on into a single match instead of Division 9 just to test out the squad to see how it would play. And I would create quite a few chances here. I would take a breaking through, taking a shot, but my opponent, he was actually a skiller as well, so he did create quite a few chances as well, which was quite interesting. But here it's a Renteria breaking through here, using strength, but unlucky not to get the goal. And look at this nice little skill move here from him. He almost gets a goal here, but luckily I'm able to save it and get it away. And we go into the second half. Ronaldinho on the ball here. We try out the finesse shot, but I believe it hits his defender and comes to nothing. But then 75th minute, we find Moreno here with an over-the-top ball, and I just decide to get the goal based on the 3 other games I had played in this episode. But I still want to get that skill goal, and look at this from Ronaldinho, going past 2 defenders, over the top ball to Moreno, and he will chip it into the far corner, and I was really happy about that goal, finally getting some sort of nice gameplay there. A nice play from Ronaldinho and Moreno, and we win the game 2-0. And then I felt I was ready to head on into Division 9 again to see if I finally could pick up a win and get those 3 points and make my record look a little bit better in that division. So we just kept on going with the same players there, and we come up against a squad which features a lot of Premier League players. Once again, he had Mertesacker in the defense, and he is actually quite good on the game compared to last year because strength is somewhat important. So if he catches up, he's quite strong. But his keeper, he would save every single thing in this game. He did have a very good game, but I pick up a penalty here. But once again, it is saved. I just thought, am I not going to get that goal? Here's Renteria breaking through here, going past the defender, making its way into the box. But once again, his keeper would deny me. But Ronaldinho, he was there to show up in the 70th minute. He had a few skill moves here just outside the box, and he will manage to go past the defender, take on another one before he puts it into the far corner there to make it 1-0. I was really happy about that, but 2 minutes later, I want to pass to the player in the box. It goes to my keeper, and I try to just clear it away. It falls straight to Anelka. He takes the shot, and he's back in the game. And I didn't feel he had that many chances in the game, and then he got the goal that way, and I got another draw. So the last 4 games in Division 9 were basically 2 losses and 2 draws, and I wasn't happy about that because I lost a lot of points that way, and I really wanted to get onto that win. So I went into one final game in this episode, and we get a good start here. 10th minute, we find a Renteria. A little fake shot behind the defender, and we do make it 1-0. And again, a game where we created a lot of chances. Here's Ronaldinho trying out a volley from a nice sombrero overhead flick, but unlucky not to get the goal. And it's Moreno picking it up here, but he shoots it just wide off the goal. And Moreno once again on the ball, a little finesse shot onto the bar, unlucky not to get the goal. And we continue on. Moreno, he was pretty much everywhere in this game. It chipped over the top ball, but his keeper will save the shot there. And instead it's him playing it over the top ball in the end of the second half, and he gets the goal. And I thought I was going to get a draw once again, but I managed to go past his defender here, and Renteria here picking up his second goal in the game, and I finally get that win. And I hope you guys did enjoy this episode, despite it being somewhat of a slow start with giving up some stupid points. But nonetheless, that will be the end of the episode. Hopefully it'll be better tomorrow. And that's all. Thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.